You went to, Gwen is from Orange County, and she took you to her kind of home area, Anaheim, to Disneyland, which you'd never been to before.
She took me to Disneyland, and then she drove me down the street to the house that she grew up in, and then the house that that they used where they basically created No Doubt, and wrote a lot of the songs and rehearsed every day. It's on Beacon Street down there. I got to see all that stuff.
And was that interesting for you, or did you pretend it was interesting?
No, it was so interesting. And here's why, because the houses are now, you know, they've been sold and bought or whatever. And so if you look out your window and Gwen Stefani is standing in your lawn, like taking selfies, and this happened. I was down there just a couple of months ago. She was like, oh my God, there's my house. She jumps out of the car. She's standing in these random people's lawn. They may not even know they live in the house she grew up in, you know, and she's taking selfies in front of it. It was cool.
Did they let her in? Did you go inside the house?
They didn't even, it was so weird. All you saw was like curtains.
Yeah, right.
Remember the movie The Burbs? It was like that. They were like looking and shut it. So I don't know.
I want to ask you about the album. The title of the album is If I'm Honest. Does that mean anything in particular? Do you normally hold back? I mean, with eyes like these, I would imagine you don't hold anything back, really. He's looking at all...
You realize that's not...
Could I get a big one of these from my house?
God, you realize that is not new technology, right? Like they had that in the 80s. In the 80s, we had those pictures you could do that, right?
But never with this face, no. Well, it's very good to have you here. What song are you going to do for us tonight?
Well, you know, because you're gracious enough to set up a big stage out there for me.
Yeah, well, sure.
We're doing a bunch of songs.
Oh, great.
I think for television, we're going to do Guy with a Girl, and She's Got Away with Words.
Late Shelton, everybody. This is his CD. It's backwards. It's called If I'm Honest.